All right, guys, and welcome to a new pre-market analysis. Let's dive straight into it by saying that I was wrong yesterday, which is good. Can't always be right. Yesterday, I said that I thought this would be a fake range, and therefore I didn't look for shorts here. Shorts were actually quite valid, and yeah, so I had no trade there. I was looking for longs from these areas. Although I marked this one out, like uh this move, the down move, indicating that this range, this high down to low, was a valid flag. I just didn't think about it and just was too focused on the longs. That's all right. You can already see we have some nice areas now for longs. Um, quickly want to go over that short before we dive into the long, into today's price action, because I don't do my pre-market analysis anymore, or my daily recaps, because I don't have, just I need to relax in the evening. I will get back to it once I get back to like proper trading every day. Um, yeah. So what we can see first of all is that we tapped, didn't reach into that 50%, so that's interesting already. We see that we came above. I hope we came above this one. Okay, it's actually a bit tricky one, but it is valid because you can see another high that has been taken. Most recent leg. The 50-minute wise, there was nothing much to trade off. There were no PYs. There's just this supply zone. We know we have reached into premium pricing. We have our early sellers breaking below these lows. And if we then go to the 1 minute, I think there was the entry. It's a bit meh as well, but you can see that you have a break here. And on the back of that, you can, of course, use then this as your supply zone, and you can take a trade from there like this. All right, so that was yesterday. Now let's focus on today. And what's actually quite nice is that we reach into this into this demand zone. I like that. In addition to that, we can see that we respect this demand zone for now, of course. Don't know how that will be future, but for now we respect it. We get previous daily highs up here. We got previous daily lows down here. And if we go to the 1 minute or 1 minute, 15-minute, we can see, well, we can see that we have a break here. So that's quite interesting as well. In addition to that, we can see that we have a 50-minute demand zone over here. Yeah. And inside that, we can see that we have a nice 50-minute PY. So what would be interesting now is to get below these lows and then look for long trades. And if we follow our most recent structures, we got that high, we got that low, we got that lower high, we have that lower low. So most recent structure wise, we also have a 50-minute area up here where we can short from, although I still prefer to short from oh, short from these areas. So, but longs from below Asia lows, and then of course below the other low as well. So I'm looking at Asia high there, and that's it for EU pretty much. If we go to the daily, let's look at the structure and ranges. We know that we want to reach into discount pricing for longs ideally, but following most recent structure, we can already look for longs. Therefore, otherwise, well, there's not much structure to it. Then this lag now, it's nothing major yet, so we just have to wait for cleaner price action. And then on the 50-minute, it's big gappy as well, so we just focus on most recent ranges. Therefore, we got this 50-minute / 1 hour supply. We can see how it swept that. Sorry. How it swept the Asia high. My water. And then how it came for the lows. So yeah, below these lows, I'm looking for longs and shorts from this area. For GU, that's clean. That's very clean, okay? High, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. No break. Give me 1 second, guys. Or some tea. Yeah, so that's better. So super clean actually. Although we got this high that led to that low. And yeah, actually that's the break. So if you just clean all this up, clean up all this mess, you can see that we took previous weekly lows down here. That's not the low. That's the previous weekly low. There we go. Line, previous weekly low, bottom, fat. And then we can see that we have our bullish break over here, and it's actually 1 hour structure, so it's super clean. Love it. Then yesterday we had that break. We had that return to discount pricing. Then we had that continuation. So we had another break here. Now there's not much internal range liquidity, but we have a nice area here. And nice demand zone where we can trade from. And we above that we have our last 50-minute. So I'm just gonna give that a little line to make that clear for myself. So we have a 50-minute, that's our last 50-minute POI. But ideally just wait for that 50-minute demand zone for longs. Then EU wise, that's below here as well. So we want to see EU come lower to move higher. GU, we want to see GU come lower to move higher. And then DXY, we want to see DXY come up to move down. Although DXY is still in a valid bullish range, as we have this low that led to that high, and now we reach into that discount pricing. So for it to be more valid, it will be better for DXY to first break below here, then come up, and then get the move. Although we got some form of a break here. It's more minor as it still is inside that bullish leg. But we can see we have the break there, and we can see we have equals here. And we also can see that we have a supply zone here where we can trade from. So this is a quite valid area as well. So yeah, shorts from here, although this break is, we've got to keep in mind that this bullish leg is still valid. So just gotta keep that in mind real quick. But other than that, look where we are. We zoom out. We reached above those news highs I was speaking about. We tapped into this. Is it a weekly open gap? No, it's a daily open gap, new day open gap. And then we got that move down. Oh, I know you didn't get tired though. This look pretty good. But we can also see that we're lining up liquidity here, building up liquidity, sorry, to the downside. That was not the cleanest point, but is actually quite nice. Can also take this one. That one is looking better. So building up liquidity to the downside. So we have a case for just reacting here, expecting that minor break and then get the move further down. Especially now we took that high, these highs. Sorry, we can look for lows. So EU for the highs and GU longs as well. Now, where would I look for shorts on GU? I wouldn't really. It's just not that clean. The choppy price action we had before was way easier to trade, especially on EU. This is just way better to trade. Look at how clean that is. Came above the highs. We had inside. Yeah, it was just way cleaner. Now we just gotta wait, I think. We have nice short, long areas and short areas for EU. For DXY, we got a nice short area. Long might be from below this low. Although we tapped into this the monsoons stay forever, and we got a nice 15-minute PY, or 30-minute even, 30-minute PY. Sitting right there, 15-minute PY as well, below this kind of trend line. And yeah, that's really it. So let's keep an eye out for these areas. Of course, we are above these highs. Oh, let me mark that out actually. So we can add a liquidity play maybe to it. So we are above previous. Are we above? No. So we have previous daily highs above. Nice. Okay. Then we have Asia highs above. So a nice short from above these levels is also quite valid. And for EU, I don't think that really matters now. So for EU, that's not the case, but definitely for GU, above previous daily highs, above Asia highs, we can look for shorts. If we get a nice push, that will line up with the shorts on EU. However, that would mean that for DXY, we need to have a long area, which is not very close compared to the other two. So, although we have one here though, but that one is still valid. So that would mean that we get down here, then respect that. That would mean we get up here and respect that, and then get the move down. So yeah, but these two areas, and that's my main focus for today. Again, I'm still busy with my business and everything, so trading is just on the side. But for today, I will try to have a closer look on the charts and maybe try to catch some trades. Because again, yesterday after pre-market analysis, I was gone. So yeah, catch you guys later.